What's up guys, this is Astranox. I haven't done a showcase of Briar Witch Iseria in a long time. This is on my first account, and the way I have her built is that she's going to be impactful. You know, she goes last in my team, but I have Attack Imprint for the rest of my team. I have Sash Itain Artifact, which is helping her and the rest of my team to go sort of like back to back, which I really like on her. You know, this is a very powerful artifact for this type of playstyle. So I have her built with 226 speed with Sash Itain. She's almost there to go after the rest of the team. I really like that. 86% effectiveness, 250% crit damage, 3,685 attack, which is quite good. Attack is powerful on this hero. You might go with attack percentage main stats on your necklace. I opted for crit chance. I prefer to have the crit chance because a lot of my battles are played out on turn 1 and 2. So I just want to have as much burst damage as possible. But for a longer battle, you could definitely go with attack percentage on the main stat. You could go with a different build like effectiveness on the main stats of your ring. You could go with speed main stat boots. You know, I have her on speed hit set and it's working out for me. You might want to have her on a support build with more speed, more effectiveness, some bulk. But I really like her the way I have her built. So she is impactful. I get some free attack for my team. It's good. It's helping me to land my early kills, which is good. Sash Itain will be triggering. It can trigger more than once in a battle, which really make a difference. And I'm able to sometimes get 2 turns over the enemy, and it's powerful. Now, Briar Witch Iseria, her kit, right? Her skill 3 is very devastating because it's super impactful. When she goes with that thing, she attacks everyone. She removes all buff from the enemy, and then she applies enable to buff debuff. She applies attack break. So ability increase for your team, it's good. I like it. But the removal of all buffs, it's not 1, it's not 2, it's all buffs. And it's a 100% chance when she got buffed. So I really like that. Her passive, immortality for her, she cannot go down, she gets immortality. Unless there's enable to buff debuff on her, then it will not happen. She will not get the buff, but she still need an extra hit or attack to down her. So that's really good. It can happen every 5 turns. She also has 35% hit chance. Super good versus evasion-based heroes. Maybe they have a Moonlight Dreamblade, maybe there's Assassin Cartuja in the team, something like that. So hit chance is great. And also if you have decreased hit chance debuff on her, that's 50% decreased hit chance. But the hit chance, the 35% hit chance she has will counter that. So instead of missing 50% of the time, you're going to miss 15% of the time. If you have the Unity artifact, if you have some hit chance artifact on her, you could have up to 55% hit chance, and you can nullify decreased hit chance debuff. That's pretty insane right there. So I like that. I really like that. But I definitely feel like Sash Itain is a powerful artifact for the way I have her built and the way I actually run my teams. So she can fit in a lot of teams. I like to pick her early on. The enemy might not know really what's going on. Am I going for high offense? Am I going for like a support Briar Witch Iseria, like high speed effectiveness? Try to, cripple them, something like that. Maybe she has some bulk. Maybe I'm trolling with a counter build. But yeah, there's definitely different ways to approach this hero. This is definitely not a meta hero. You probably don't see Briar Witch Iseria often or at all. But I decided to bring her along in my teams in Champion RTA against champion players. And it's been going well. She's been performing quite well. And she's not like the weakest link. I feel like she's definitely contributing. Like I said, worst case scenario, there's the attack imprint. There's also the artifact. So both of these things help the rest of the team. And then the Sash Itain really allows her to get her turn. And her skill 3 is such a powerful attack. And also, after she attacks, right, she deals an extra bit of damage based on her attack. So that's really good. You might be able to like double tap a Tempest Surin. You can take out a Kayron. The enable to buff debuff will block his immortality, and then you're gonna be able to just take him out with the extra damage that's happening. It happens for her skill 3. It happens with her skill number 1 as well. The skill 1 has 75% chance to defense break. It's strong. Maybe dual attack happens throughout the battle. I'm using quite a few single target damage dealers. Sometimes can get a dual attack in from time to time. It feels good. To clean up, she's powerful. Effectiveness will, with the World Arena, the frenzy happening, you're getting free effectiveness throughout the battle. The battle drags on, easier to land your debuffs, and defense break can definitely speed things up as well. But yeah, I feel like she's good because I don't have to worry about her survivability. She's got the immortality that will trigger if they're trying to focus her down. That's something the enemy has to worry about, which is quite powerful. And, since she got buffed, she definitely did get some love. And, well, players are still not really using this hero. I've showcased her, when she came out with 15 skill ups. It's the same hero. I mean, I just put better gear on her. I'm not too sure what kind of stats I had back in the days, but she got buffed. And then after the buff, I showcased her again. And now I'm showing you guys how she performs in 2022 in World Arena. In this particular playstyle, which is definitely not a playstyle that a lot of players use. I mean, the meta stuff is like, the Apocalypse, Ravi, Rimuru, Conqueror, Lilius. Sometimes players mix Bruiser with like super high speed. Summerside Iseria. That's a popular one with Pyrrha or Ran. They could have like Apocalypse Ravi in there, another Bruiser or Reviver. Well, I don't know. Like there's definitely different ways that the enemy play, but this is definitely not a playstyle that a lot of players use. But it's quite powerful. You gotta be careful about Fairy Tail Tenebria. Let's say you're using another debuffer in the team with Briar Witch Iseria. Don't go heavy on these debuffers too early on, because if you double up on those heroes, the enemy will pick up Champion Zerato. So here, my attack actually missed, because Assassin Cartuja. I missed my opener against Conqueror Lilius, and he's laughing it up, right? But I got a lot of pain that's about to drop on him. So yeah, and you can see the Sash Itain. I mean, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. She was like, I'm ready to go again. I mean, not again, but I'm ready to go when I could not have gone if I didn't have the Sash Itain. So that is a lot of value right there. And it's not only herself, it's the rest of the team. I know I can take out someone when I'm using something like Assassin Sid with Pavel. Like together, they're going to be able to make it happen. I can even make it happen without souls if there's a Bellion, because two heroes like that hit fairly hard with some attack imprint here and there, I can make it happen. It really depends how much layers of protection they have. If they have like an Aureus, Fallen Cecilia with barrier, it's rough. I would ban that if possible, but it's not too popular. Like Fallen Cecilia's, players are not using a knight with Aureus too often. The meta is, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Like Ram is really dangerous. Angel of Light, Angelica, but I have different ways to approach fighting these heroes. Bellion, I don't rely too much on Soul, so Bellion, I don't have to be forced to ban her. I prefer to have my option open to ban some other hero that could be really devastating. Not sure what I ban on this actual battle here, but Angel of Light, Angelica, I can deal with her with two strong single target dealers, a single target like Assassin Sid with Pavel, Pavel with Politis to break the skill nullifier, and then Pavel, finish her off. There's definitely different ways to go about it. But Briar Witch Iseria, I feel good about this hero. I don't know if I would be picking her all the time, but I'll leave gear on her. I'll have some other videos where she might be in my team compositions, because I feel like she's gonna be quite powerful in that like the battle I'm going with her. But yeah, the Sash Itain is such a powerful thing for only a 4-star artifact when you're going with that type of playstyle. I mean, just making sure that you're going back to back and not using a non-attack skill to actually boost the combationess of your team is a big deal, because there's counters. Politis, maybe you get outsped because your base speed of your CR pusher non-attack skill hero is not good, like 128, 126 base speed. But yeah, let us know what you guys think about all that in the comment section. You can see my gear is pretty crazy, but Briar Witch Iseria has been performing quite well. Anyways, yeah, that's it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all you do. Peace out for now.